Hello, Virgos. Welcome to your June money, finances, abundance, wealth reading. So it's all encompassing, whatever wealth means to you, wealth and abundance. We're going to start with the charms, and we'll see how they kind of fall in group, and then we'll complement with some tarot cards, and we'll see what your financial story is for June, or what's concerning you. And what money matters do you have on your mind, or just discarding some right off the top here? Okay. All right. We'll see, and just tune in, see where they want to go for June. So Virgo, this is, what's on your mind, what's concerning you at this time, for June 2025 when I've recorded this. Oh, we're tuning in here. More, I think, is coming, or one. We're moving. Okay. Let's go around, make sure we're. If I go quiet, it's because I can feel them shifting. I'm just making sure I'm in the right spot on the chart. And okay, it looks like we've got kind of three very clear areas that they want to connect with you. I'm just moving my thumb to see if they want to. Oh, okay. I'm just going to adjust, kind of tune in where they've placed them, kind of see how they want them to overlap, or some of them are a bit large, so sometimes they just want me to push it in one area. Okay. So let's see how the cards want to complement. I was already tuning in over here in kind of this milestone, either milestone moment, milestone time. June has been pretty significant as a period in all my readings so far, romance, general, even my angel number readings. June seems to be this key month, June 2025, in terms of like our abilities to manifest and shift and set ourselves down the right path, and also a milestone for like achievements and stuff. So we'll see here how they want the cards, how they want me to tune in and pull out. We've got a bit of a grouping similar to how the charms fell in a group. And just kind of making me want to shift here. Okay. So I'll move the bowl because we might need that space for cards. Looks like it. Pretty likely. Okay, let's see where we want to kind of start. We'll have room here for those cards, and then we got room over here and up there. Okay. I think I'm gonna start over here. I will timestamp, so if for those of you watching, if there's one kind of topic or focus that isn't resonating with you, you'll be able to kind of skip ahead in the chapters. So I was already kind of immediately tuning into the milestone here, charm. A significant change in lifestyle. That's really what this is indicating. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Maybe you caught yourself recently also stumbling over getting the right word. Just a way to further draw you in and connect you and let you know that this is a reading for you, Virgo. But yeah, there's a major kind of lifestyle change, a significant enough milestone that either it's a change to your lifestyle or someone that you care deeply about. And it was on improve your relationship with money. So you may have just recently experienced a significant shift in lifestyle due to finances. And maybe that's why you were kind of drawn into today's reading to check in and see what's going on. We do have that paired with my angel wing, a nice kind of messenger from heaven, your loved ones. This is usually a yes message. You can trust, either trust in your gut, trust in a choice that you may have made recently. Maybe you made a significant lifestyle change that has put pressure on your finances a bit, or maybe you withdrew from your finances, like moves. Moves will, withdraw. Weddings will withdraw. But this is a yes coming from the angels sitting on new money source. So it sounds like there's going to be an upturn here in finances, even if the upturn is the milestone. If you're not feeling like I've done anything recently, it might be that you may not have realized that you've improved your relationship with money, and there's a change, a positive change here in finances. So they've paired that with our beautiful signs and reminders. Reminders. Reminders is not even a word, I don't think. And that came with our angel here. We have our angel wing. We have our crows, our bird, our sparrow messengers, our butterflies, our loved ones usually, when they come down and fly by very closely, land on you. So everyone from heaven is coming down to send you signs. So maybe, like I said, I had said you might not be noticing that your relationship had improved. Like maybe you've just haven't been spending, and in your mind it's I haven't been spending, but you've actually been saving, right? But I feel like there's these signs here that they're alluding you to. Maybe this new money source. Maybe they've been trying to give you sort of tips and a heads up. This is incoming, like fuel you with some positivity. And then we have honesty and communication. And I would feel like this is more honesty with self. Being drawn into the heart center here. The way it looks like the flower is blooming. So I think you've probably, in terms of milestone, you may have just achieved like a better sense of self. You may have just made the right choice. We did get that with the angel wing charm. That does mean yes, trust in your recent choices. So I feel like there's this beautiful glow up. There's this shimmer here around. I'm trying to avoid the camera and point all at the same time. Your aura here is glowing around you, right? And sort of connecting into your loved ones here, your angel force, your intuition, your guidance, your soul. So I think Virgos, you guys have been doing some pretty significant work here, whether you realize it or not. That's going to be impacting your finances here pretty profoundly, and all your angels, all your loved ones are very proud of you, quite happy about you. Actually, I'll put it on top. We don't need to see the corner of her wing. That's a beautiful message to kickstart us here, Virgos, especially since we're talking about wealth, finances, money. This is a sensitive topic, oftentimes for most people. Usually when I babble, it's because I'm trying to figure out where the energies want to pull me next. Angels really like to keep a consistent flow here to the messaging. I am being pulled up here to the top corner, so we'll come up here. So we have your needs are not met, and we were talking about your financial relationship here. So there is reinforcement, confirmation here that right now, money's tight. I did say that, this milestone may have withdrawn quite a bit against your accounts. So you're kind of saving, not spending, maybe not enjoying things right now in your current financial situation. So kind of the right now, but tying back to this confirmation that you've been making the right choices, at least financially, to improve your relationship. And like I said, everybody, on the other side are celebrating you. you're actually creating a solid foundation here. That's what this charm is. Getting a sure footing. It takes a lot of work, right, to lay all these individual blocks, and then you got to put the sand or the mortar in between. Like you got to make sure it's really rock solid and stable. So it seems like Virgos have been really working on this. And those of you who haven't been working on this, you're probably just about to start. You're about to kickstart your milestone because, like I said, your needs aren't being met right now. That's your current situation, right? Finances are a little tight. And then we have a repeat of our angels here. These are your ancestors, family lineage. That's what my ornate kind of necklace means. So here's some more messaging about being confident, trusting in yourself. And it landed on where your current path is taking you, walk away. And I read it that way on purpose because it felt like that's, the explicit message for them. If they were on the phone with you, if they sent you a text message, oops, and they just flew off my hand somehow. If they phone, maybe it's because I said phone or text message, maybe this is the incoming, right? I think that's what they may have actually wrote to you, where your current path is taking you right now, like walk away. You have to turn, embrace this milestone, embrace your choices. You know what's right. You know in your heart what decisions you need to make. So if people are in your ear trying to tell you different, if someone's trying to tell you how to spend your money, walk away from them. If someone's trying to tell you you're doing things wrong, don't give in to that conversation. You can just listen, accept, say thank you, walk away, right? You don't have to apply. That's what I guess I'm trying to say here. So I was talking about confidence, and they're giving you self-acceptance and love here. Your angels, your loved ones, right? I was saying here, they're all rushing into you. They're trying to send you signs and reminders, and now they're trying to send you some love. So I'm definitely feeling a lot of you maybe like in a mindset where you might be like kicking yourself. Sometimes we feel embarrassed or ashamed of our financial situations, and we don't have to. We just need to talk through them, think through them, right? Have our support systems in place, have confidence in our choices. We know what's best for us in our wallet in order to change the current situation. And it's tough right now, especially when you're working on a new it's tough when we're working on a new situation, right? Doing this major change. This is a major lifestyle change, I was saying, right? So you are going to take some hits, but you don't need to feel down on yourself, right? You're not lesser than anybody. You're just resetting or building your next foundation to go higher, to go better. Because I was talking about a feeling here, a sensation of like guilt or embarrassment, shame. You can release all that. You don't have to feel that. Embrace who you are and what you're doing, right? Your aura is glowing. You're in the middle of a glow up here financially, in terms of wealth, abundance, prosperity. However that displays in your life here. I was wondering if I was going to do cards first, but I think I'm going to stick with the flow of the charms first. So we have the yes, okay from your angels with the love and peace charm. And this is fighting, so head and heart, either internally with self or fighting with someone else. There might be tension in the home right now if money is a topic of conversation. So there's this request, there's this acknowledgement of yes, okay. We know you're in this headspace, but we want you to also acknowledge and work more on the love and peace versus love and war. Don't be proud of yourself one day and then fall back into guilt and shameful thinking or speaking. I guess I'll come down here. I was going to pull up here, and I don't know if you noticed my finger getting kind of pulled. So we have a new start, and this is where the other messenger from the angels landed. So we have a new source of money, a new start coming directly from your angels, your loved ones. This is positive news. This is new opportunity. This is encouragement to embrace it. This is messenger of peace and calmness, right? So we're talking about new money source. We're doing a wealth reading, so it's incoming. There is love and peace to be found. There's this new start that you're working on, this new foundation, Virgo. So, take it easy a bit on yourselves, I want to say, and don't be afraid to just let people know. Like if someone's asking you to spend money, just say, I'm working on a new start. I'll share more information when I have to share it, but that's all you really have to say right now. Then we have a better option ahead. Connected with that, and we were talking about the opportunity coming in, right? New source, a new start, the decisions you've been making. And I was talking about it being okay to say no, or just disclosing what you need to disclose if someone's asking you to spend money or asking you for financial support, and they're like, well, why? I don't understand. You have so much money. So this is just a caution. When I have the cupcake, it's just a caution to not indulge. So if it's on a better option ahead, I would say this is a caution from the angels of stay true to the decisions you're making, and kind of see this carrot for what it is. Kind of see this cupcake, this sweet thing that might suddenly get dangled in front of you. It's going to detract you from your new start. So it's going to be obvious. It's going to be a sign, right? It's going to be a temptation. You're going to be able to read it for a temptation, but don't give into it, because you're on the right track here, right? There is better things ahead. Your new start ahead, but don't fall for sort of this temptation here that might delay your progress and really solidifying your solid foundation up here. Oh, well, what was I just saying? So stay put. And then we have my art palette, your ability to create your masterpiece, create your world. There are a reminder of looking back to childhood when you weren't spending money, but you still had fun, right? You can get outside and not in nature and have fun without spending money. Maybe you just sit and draw and color and paint, do puzzles, right? Like if you feel like you need money to have fun, there's definitely a message here of no, you don't. Just remember how you've had fun before. Like you could just be listening to music, singing along, dancing along. But stay put on this positive financial path that you're setting out for yourself here, Virgo. You're putting in the work, so my sister was going through renovations, and I watch a lot of renovation shows, and I kept repeating to her what I always hear on the shows from the designer, the contractor that's helping, which is, the last kind of 10%, the last 20% push. That's the overwhelming part, right? Because everything still looks like it's not quite in its place. It looks like you're almost there, but it's not done yet. So just to look at it can be demotivational, and that's kind of what the sensation I'm getting here. It's that push where it's like you've put in 85-90% of the work, so continue, like embrace the fact that you've done that. That's what you should be reflecting on here. That's why they want you to stay put. Don't backtrack, don't falter. Oh, well, look at this. No wonder we're ending on these cards last. Trying to work it with my one hand here. Make sure you can see. Okay. So your guardian angel came out. That's what I was just wanted you to see. So your guardian angel came out as your kind of ending message here. And I was just talking about like stay put. Look at her praying, right? Please stay put on this path. You're doing everything good. So maybe your mindset right now has been faltering a little bit, because I see down here this has been a learning experience, right? Going through this tough kind of period. I just came out of an angel numbers reading regarding sort of April, May have been a tough period for a lot of signs. So, you've this milestone, right? You've been putting in the work, you've been making decisions, you've been making sacrifices, and look what's waiting for you, joy and contentment. I'm just going to put your guardian angel down here so I can hold these cards better. Okay. There we go. I hope the camera's picking up, but the vibrancy, right? Going from this dark light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know if I'll make it through, right? You're holding onto the lantern and you're in the dark, but you do make it through. Here you are in your wealthy, abundant splendor. So, June really is a wonderful kind of turning point for you here, Virgo, in terms of wealth, abundance. The definition of that is for you, whether it's literal, like actual finances, actually money in hand, or just how your lifestyle is just improving, right? It could just be a more positive environment. You're living happier. You're feeling more stable with finances. So that's a significant change as well. But the angels have come out strong. Your loved ones have come out strong in this reading for you, Virgos. They're very, very proud of you. Like in each pile, they came out. They didn't just come out in one pile. They came out in each pile. So they're proud of you. So I'm going to be proud of you. And I'm actually going to look forward to connecting in with you in your July wealth reading, and kind of seeing probably a pretty strong 180 here in your financial wealth story. So thank you for joining, and I look forward to reconnecting with you in July.